Hello everybody. In this video, you're going to learn how you can work with your projects and do resource planning on your projects. And towards the end of the video, I'll give you some ideas about how to do strategic planning directly inside your SuiteCRM system. Okay, so let's go. We have created a project and imported some projects, and now you want to get a better overview of your resources, of your team, of your people, who is involved in which project, who is how busy, and how is the next couple of weeks or month going to work out if you plan the projects, if you plan the pipeline correctly. So SuiteCRM system has an inbuilt feature for doing this, and we're going to try that out. So first of all, let's go to a project that we've created. That was a project like a production process for doing something on the customer side or implementing something on the customer side later on. Check out my video on the project and project templates if you haven't done this yet. So here we've got 3 tasks, and those 3 tasks are going to be worked by different people. But first of all, in order to do the resource planning, you need to add those resources. Let's open up the resource planner as well. So here's a resource calendar, and you'll get an idea of how it could look like later on already. So here we've got the projects which exist in our CRM system. Then we've got users and contacts, which we haven't added yet because we haven't added any resources. And there are different time options here. So far so good. Let's move back to the project and add the resources. So resources are here one sub-panel, so you have to open this one, and it's very similar to all the other sub-panels as well that you usually know from the CRM system. So here, along with this project, you already know that you've got a couple of what? So here, interesting enough, you've got select contact and select users. So most likely or normally you would have select users and your internal users, so those people who have been a user in your CRM system, who can log in there as well, they would be selected and working those tasks. But it could also be that somebody at the customer is helping you with some project as well. So, and then you can plan their resources as well. So therefore, at the moment, since it's an internal production and then we deliver it later on, I would just select the internal users. And here, again, the standard filter search functionality that you know already. And I think Max should be responsible for the production, and maybe somebody else would be responsible for the purchase. And yeah, so these are our 2 resources. Now let's switch back into the resource calendar and see what happened here. So you can see we've got 2 new rows, Max and Chris. So they're both added now here as a resource, but so far they have not to work any tasks, and therefore not much is visible here. So let's go to the tasks and tell them what to do. So here for the purchasing, I open the task in a new tab, then I can easily close it later on. Now I can edit it, and here I want to have Chris working on this one here. And you could do this for your estimations later on. So estimated effort, if he's working on this one, maybe it only takes him like 25% of his time, and therefore it will only be like 10 hours or whatever over those days. And later on, if you have a tracking to compare against, you can add this one here, the actual effort as well. I save this and go back to my resource calendar and reload this one. And you can see now Chris is responsible here for the purchasing. Very nice. So Chris is working a task. This task takes roughly that long with 25% of his time, and therefore we can see it being visualized here. But that's not all. We need to take care of production as well. Production should be assigned to And now again, we can select whoever it should be assigned to. Then we take Max, not Jim. So I'll select Max here and have this task assigned to Max. I refresh this page and as you can see, very nice. So here we've got an overview of what the people have to be working here. So far, so good with the project. So what if somebody is only available or like in a project of like 25% of his time, and then it is even possible to assign multiple tasks to the same person at the same time. Let's give this a try. So we have 2 production projects, and this would be the same one like here, just in German. I want to add, and now I have to check it, Chris as a resource for this project as well. Already wrong. So select the user, and I want to add Chris as a resource, and Chris should be taking care of the purchasing here. And so I assign this to Chris, save, and now I refresh the resource calendar, and you can see the color will be changing, because here, if we hover over those boxes with our mouse, we see that Chris is already responsible or like involved in 2 different projects here. One is, okay, dark green on gray is not very easy to see, but if you hover here with your mouse, it's a bit easier. So product A, and this one is customer side A. Whereas Max is only involved in one product or one production here in one project. So you can see nicely how this would be built out, how this would be working out in order to assign people here. So what can you do in order to make this a bit more strategic? Of course, you have your ongoing projects, you have them all in your pipelines and everything is fine. You need to have them there. Additionally, maybe you're working strategically on, let's say, like your content marketing. And for the content marketing, you would plan it ahead, maybe the next 6 months or so. What do you have to do for the content marketing? Each content piece has to be established, and so on and so on. Maybe there are completely different projects or focus topics per quarter. And then you measure the outcome of this quarter, and then you will have some KPIs out of this quarter or something. This would be possible as well to visualize here, and you can switch the overview here to either monthly, and then you see still the people who are involved here, but now it's not as, not the weekly overview, but more like you get the bigger picture, and you can switch it to quarterly as well to even zoom out further. And this is really, really helpful if you roughly know, okay, of course, we have all of our ongoing projects, no worry about this one, but we want to have people being involved in some strategic projects that should be done at the side or on top of everything. And we have some focuses here in 2024, but therefore in 2025 it will be different. So this is an option of how to use your CRM system with planning your projects. And one more word of advice. Why would you want to do this here? Because there's MS Project, there's Trello, and there's Asana, and all the other task management softwares, so many, and so many are better. Yes, but here you can easily see all your users which are involved. You can easily work from the sales perspective as well. So the sales can already see how busy is your production in the near future. So therefore, I'm a big fan if all the data is in one system. Of course, that won't work if you're growing to like hundreds and hundreds of people in your organization. But in smaller companies, the more data, the more processes you've got in one system, everything is much smoother and easier. You need less integrations. So therefore, if you want to skip on the project management software and therefore use this one here, if this one is sufficient for you, go ahead, use it. It's very useful, especially in the combination with the project templates and the project, because you get a way better overview. Okay, just a quick recap. if you have your projects and you assign resources to projects, and then you would assign those project tasks to people who are working these tasks. And then you can use the resource calendar, which is a neat feature inside your SuiteCRM system to visualize your work, your effort, and your how much work there is going to be ahead, and from when can you plan the next customer project into your timeline. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.